What is up, folks? Welcome back to another glorious Monday, a start of a new week. Today, 7 hari bulan 2 tahun 2022. Together with me, Mio Adlan, on another session of ACTnow Hot Issue, What's for Lunch. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend behind you. Hopefully, you guys had the time to relax, rest, and rejuvenate as much as you can. I know a lot of you actually took the whole week off to celebrate, or should I say, tolong celebrate juga kepada yang tak celebrate Chinese New Year. You know, going across, our borders, pergi balik Kelantan ke, Terengganu, Pahang, Kedah, Perlis, Penang, Perak, Melaka, Negeri Sembilan, Johor, Sabah dan Sarawak. I think I mentioned all of the states. Of course, also wilayah persekutuan. Hopefully, you guys have a great day and had, a time for yourselves. Spending your time a lot with your family. Okay, right. So let's talk about today. But before we go on to this topic, we just wanna also obviously thanking each and every one of you to watch our show. Make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys share this video because of the information that we want to share across. It is very, very, very important and as well as very, very good for you. And also very, very important as well for you guys to go and check out our ACTnow mobile community app in your Google Play Store as well as your Apple App Store because of the magicalness and the wonderness of this app. It's really sublime. You guys just have to go and check it out. All right, back to the topic at hand. But obviously, I'm not alone. I'm seldom alone. Been alone for the past couple of days last week lah kan, saja nak point it out, but he's always back together to share with you guys all the hottest topics, apa yang dia nak ceritakan, and that is the one and only Melvin Lam. Hey Melvin, what is up?
Hi, good afternoon. I was just away for 2 days and remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna remember
I'm
until
happy
the
that
rest of
I
my
make
life.
such an impact.
Yeah, definitely. You're very close to me. You're very close to my heart. Especially you're very close to ACTnow. Hot
Yes,
issue.
and today's is everyone's birthday. Today's the 7 days of Chinese New Year, Chorchat.
Oh really?
Yes, and today we
Ah.
celebrate live. Everyone's birthday. Yes, we have to
I
celebrate
thought you
live.
celebrate life every day. No, this is a specific day lah.
Yes, we celebrate live when we are able to breathe, but this one is that we celebrate together.
Okay, very good, very good. So happy birthday to everyone, I guess. So
Yes, happy birthday to everyone.
Regardless whether you're 30 or you're 40, you're 50, 60 or whatever it is, hopefully you guys have have a splendid time and really appreciate life as it is, even though we are
And
very
most
much
important is good health, not wealth.
good health.
Wealth is important. Health is wealth.
Yeah, correct. If you are the richest person in the world, but duduk dekat hospital atas katil with all the IVs stuck into you,
Yeah,
with all the
yeah,
oxygen masks, it's not really a life that you wanna, have anyways. All right, so let's go
Okay,
into
what
our
we have
topic.
today?
Yes, we have a very hot topic, very hot issue that we want to bring out today. Let me just paint you guys the scene. Normally, obviously, you guys have watched a lot of movies in your lifetime. Banyak tengok movie pasal mafia ke, banyak tengok movie pasal action ke, a lot of things that's happening. And often or not, sebab movie punya plot is basically recycled movie plots, they always have this thing, kalau you do something in the city, contohnya, not even in the city, anywhere lah. Kalau you nak buat jahat, kalau you adalah, the boss of the gang, you're into wrongdoings like drugs or whatnot, usually you would have help from the authorities. Why am I saying this? Is because in this today's topic, we want to bring out a point that it has been reported that the Inspector General of Police, which is Tan Sri Akil Sani Abdullah, has actually not denied, dia tak kata tak, he has not denied the possibility of police officers working with gambling syndicates after illegal gambling sites started to pop up around the Klang Valley once again. Now, one can only assume, or one can make the assumption that police are involved too in this, Melvin. Are we in a movie scene right now? Is this happening?
Well, moving since is uh, our IGP actually has not denied the possibility, but it's not once again. It has been forever, you know, because they say here the illegal gambling site started to pop up around the Klang Valley once again. It has been around for a long time, as far as I can remember. There's nothing new done three, and well, he actually say that this is, I think, a news before Chinese New Year, that he received information 2 weeks ago that his name was being used to give permission for these gambling syndicates to operate. There are three names, it's all there. It's nothing new in the game. They probably use our king's name or prime minister names, all these things. But then, then three, you're the IGP. You know what to do, and you should act now. You can use our brand's name act now to act now. You know, so they say that they have been at war with illegal gambling for longest time. Yeah, he did admit that, and he's not denying that there's a small possibility that police officers are involved with these syndicates. I think the two previous, was it the previous or the previous IGP also has actually voiced out, and not only this, not only in gambling, the one who just retired, not before this new IGP came in, he also talks about those police involved in drugs.
Yeah.
Right? Was a big issue, and those some of his people also involved in to cooperate with Alung. This Alung thing, the issue is very long time also. It means Alung plays all over. They advertise in the social media now with all the information, telephone number, contacts, and why come there's no one smart enough to actually nail them down?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like, again, what we're trying to say is that, I mean, the fact that the IGP has actually said that he's not denying there is a small possibility of police officers involved in these syndicates. We are not painting that each and every policeman out there, policeman and policewoman out there, are dirty. We're not saying that. We're far
yeah,
from saying that. I know for a fact that, because I come from a line of, government workers. My dad was in the army. I got a lot of cousins and uncles who are
yeah.
in the police force and everything. You hear a lot of stories, but like it or not, at the end of the day, I do believe that policemen and policewomen are there to serve us, to uphold the peace, to uphold the law, and making sure that everything is all right, because they are risking their lives. I mean, like, no,
Yeah,
there's no two
that's
ways
true.
about it. They're risking their lives to take care of us. Tapi unfortunately, there are some yang suka mengambil kesempatan. There are some who likes to take advantage of the power that has been given to them and do these kind of wrong doing stuff, which is very, very sad. And inilah yang masalahnya, a lot of people will see and would just make the whole assumption, oh, polis sebenarnya jahat, polis sebenarnya tak bagus, polis
Yeah, I
sebenarnya
mean,
tak elok, because of this thing.
it's thanks to those so-called the black sheep of the family, the black sheep of the PDRM, so that give the bad names. Likewise, I always say, even a lot of people say the local councils are bad, the enforcement bad. It's not all. It's just one or two persons that where I hope the head of the departments or the head of the organizations actually have to nail this down, because of this, it gives a bad impressions.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
exactly.
So yeah, I'm sure they have internal so-called departments that take care of the well-being of their own personnel. Whether
exactly.
they behave not. So we have to do something.
And it has been reported, sorry Melvin, it has been reported as well, to ensure there's no insider involvement in such syndicates. The department, PDRM, actually has invited the Integrity and Standard Compliance department to join in on the anti-gambling operations, and it will be involved in every operation that the police conduct to ensure that all standard operating procedures are followed. So again, we can only do hope, we can only do wish that these culprits yang pecah amanah ni, orang yang tak ada amanah ni, the people who are misusing their power for their own personal gain, they will be brought to justice. There's no belas kasihan, tak ada different kind of treatments. Kalau orang dekat luar tu kena tangkap because of this kind of thing, kalau polis kena tangkap juga, make sure that they are also being subjected to the same kind of treatment or the same kind of laws, and there's no exemption to these people because diorang lagi memalukan sebenarnya.
Yes.
They're putting the PDRM's name in shame, and it is something that is not good.
Definitely, because PDRM is supposed to take care of the citizens, the riot, to safeguard the riot safety. But if you have this back apple or black sheep in your organizations, that actually abuse the responsibility given, it will actually paint a bad picture, and we as a normal people, normal citizens, will have no trust.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm afraid that it will spread across the board. The impression that it's bad, that we have no trust with them. So I hope Tan Sri do act now fast, not just announce it and
But
then
do something about it. Yeah.
do occasionally bring it up in the media. What is the progress about it? Let the public know.
And just
definitely public will appreciate
to
that.
exactly, and just for the final note of this, we just wanted to remind as well, the IGP, don't just look at gambling. Look at prostitution. Look at along. Look at human trafficking. Look at whatever it is lah.
Yes.
Sebenarnya, there's a lot of iffy things. Again, alleged things that has happened behind the curtains. Please do weed out these culprits. Weed out this monsters, I would say, orang yang tak ada maruah ni sebenarnya, who's making a buck, and then itulah timbulnya rasuah, all the corruptions and whatnot. So we hope that the IGP really do drill down on this and make sure that the responsible people, should they are responsible people, being brought up to justice as quick as possible. Okay.
We have new friends here. I want to say to Tati Nora, who just joined us. Hi, Melvin.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nora. Yes.
Hi.
Welcome
Hi,
on board.
Datin. How are you? Thank you for watching us. Ini adalah muka baru, and a lot of actually something is in the offing, happening very soon. So if you guys want to know what we're talking about, so stay with us. Do follow us, because there's a lot of interesting things that will be happening very soon together with us.
Oh yes, we've got a lot of new program too. We're going to probably announce it on Wednesday, the coming show.
Exactly.
We have a new program.
So
Do
make sure follow us.
Back yet, but Wednesday we're going to announce that.
Exactly. Do follow us on the ACTnow Facebook page, and make sure that you watch all of our videos, because it is beneficial, rather than just listen to Melvin and I just ranting all day long. We do sometimes talk about real stuff, proper stuff.
Like we always talk about real stuff.
We always talk about real stuff.
We
Yeah.
never talk about
Your ranting
things
tu
that's in our
kadang-kadang
dream.
macam Your ranting tu kadang-kadang macam panjang sangat. Susah I nak potong, Melvin. Itu je masalah dia. Okay, jumping into the second topic. Yes, we are very much in the thick of things right now, folks, because why? Granted, the society has opened, Malaysia has opened its doors, kita boleh travel. We are very much trying to live our lives during this pandemic, hoping that it would turn into an endemic session at the end of the day. But unfortunately, things have been taking a bit of a left turn. A lot of new cases have been reported to come out. Hence why it is very important to have proper education and awareness for Malaysia to prepare ourselves for the transition from the pandemic stage into the endemic stage of COVID-19. Melvin, do you think it's still possible for us to cross over this?
Well, just to tell you, a lot of people are averse, are fear, but then a lot of people out there having this fear, but they have been do not care less anymore. I feel that it doesn't care less anymore. But low figure is so alarming. That's probably the few seconds in the day that we feel they're so alarming, the figures. I mean, yesterday it already touched 5 figures, and I believe today it will touch about 11,000-12,000.
Mm-hmm.
I would easily touch 11,000+ today. And then YBKJ say which soon by end of the month 15,000. I bet you KJ it will be by this week we will touch 15,000. So you talk about educations. I think we have talked enough as in our program, but people never learn. You know, I just want to share you. I mean, off topic a bit. My bitter experience yesterday, which I quite disgusted. I was invited for a lunch, a New Year lunch, by my niece. So it's a Chinese restaurant. Just to tell you, I'll tell you the name. There's nothing to hide. Marco Polo in Wisma Lim Fuyong, Jalan Raja Chulan. Right, it's a big established restaurant. It was 100% full capacity.
Okay.
Right. Fine, probably they want to make the dollar if they followed SOP, but 100%. They even have a table for 2%. Squeeze, you have walk squeezing between the tables, right? It's a big restaurant, huge. And further than that, they have a lion dance performance, a troop of at least 30 people. And this lion troops dance 2 lions heads, so-called, with the troops, with all the music, bing bang and all this thing. They went through table to tables to collect ampao. You know, this but then it's not proper at all. They're squeezing through, and children's there, and some parents, they have lost their mind, they lost their brains. They were so happy, holding up their 1-2-year-old kid. Taking photograph, touch the lion heads and all this thing. Honestly, that whole troop, even the gadgets and all this, are not fabricated. I believe they do not. So it could have a high risk because everyone there seems to be very educated. All right, I'm sure they know what is Omicron, the new variant Omicron is. It's been daily reported. It's very easy to spread.
Yep.
I one colleagues already got it. Kena already from Batu Pahat, went to go there for fitness program. Kena now on at home and spread to the son. Then they tell me, my daughter and husband didn't get it, but well, that's not happy. That's not a compliment. It's come back and spread to the son. So where is all the common sense? So, but then everyone in the afternoon, they see the news, the things that's increased again and worry about lockdown and all this. No, we're not going to have a lockdown. That's Singapore, 13,000, no lockdown. We're not going to have a lockdown. We can't afford that. But we can actually put the number down. We actually have more common sense when, like the restaurants yesterday, do not invite the lion dance troops coming along. They spend more than an hour going table to table. So I believe it's pandemic, no one actually cares now. All the shopping malls, I say in Pavilion during the second day or first, the outside, when the lion dance outside the mall was full pack. They were like sardine touching each other, under hot sun. So you're telling me. So I don't care now whether it's pandemic, because people do not value life anymore.
No, maybe because why? I mean, it is very, very true that Omicron variant of COVID-19, it is a bit milder than previous, like Delta. And it has also been reported that out of the 10,000 cases, for instance, 10,000 cases a couple of days ago, that has been reported, only 1%. We're talking about only 100 of them that needed medical assistance, having to go to the hospital because they were in stage 3, 4, and 5. So maybe we're trying to, make it logic in saying that dia dah macam demam biasa dah. So macam tak payah risau sangat, Marvin. Hence why people are just, not really making a big fuss about it. Hence why it's going to be called the endemic stage rather than pandemic after this.
Yeah, but imagine it's a number. First of all, KJ yesterday or day before, please, there's a lot of seniors still yet to be getting the booster shots. Please do it immediately. Yeah, it will probably have a mother's effect. But my fear is that it could be also a new variant on the way. Because, even though Omicron is there's no variance. But if our populations have 10% at any time detect Omicrons, have to be quarantined, and that's no joke.
Yep.
Because it's easier, it's faster than dengue or whatever, the spread of this virus. Yeah, it could be milder. You have 3 shots. It's only, well, yeah, just rest at home for a few days, and get recover. But then if the size grow,
Mhm.
let's not say that 5% of the population is enough to kill you already.
No, that's why I mean, like when you look at the cases again, it is true that a lot of people right now they get so worked up. Diorang sangat-sangat takut. They go cuak, they go bonkers and everything when they see the numbers all 5 figures and everything. They say all the things online. Oh, kerajaan tak buat ni lah, kerajaan tak buat tu lah. But like you said, the problem is they themselves, they go out, they go
They
tengok
themselves.
wayang, they go makan dekat luar, they go pergi main, they go pergi theme park. So diorang nak salahkan kerajaan, but they themselves don't do what they're supposed to do. So again, like you said, there's no common sense there.
You see, like you went out also for meal this weekend, just like me. But you told me just now the restaurant you went, the Japanese restaurant you went, is 50% SOP capacity, isn't it? They serve.
Yep. The
Right.
one that I went, I had a lunch with my daughter in One Utama. We went to a Japanese restaurant that they were still leaving empty tables free in between other tables because they still practice 50%
Yeah, that's good.
capacity.
That's a good practice, positive practice, because they make ensure that their restaurant is going to be open every day. But if next door is not following that, the whole mall going to be closed.
Yeah.
You know,
Itu
so
masalahnya sekarang ni. I think people are just confused what's the SOP that we're trying to follow right now, because like, I think we need to be reminded once again, in the papers, online, wherever, what are the actual SOPs, because I think we also forget, like you said, is the 50% rule still valid right now? Are we
I
still
think
supposed to follow that?
it's all the business persons or the entrepreneur and all these things should take full responsibility. You can remind them 24 hours a day, but those selfish entrepreneur, operator who does not refuse to follow, that is where the whole things will jab out again. Yeah, we can console ourselves. Yes, it's a milder and all this thing, but if the numbers go up, that's no joke.
But silver lining, DG, Tan Sri Dr. Noh Hisham has actually said that even though the numbers are expected to reach as high as 22,000 cases by the end of March, you're saying only by the end of this week, but DG is saying by the end
this week is 15,000.
end of the month,
February
end
will
of
be
February.
above 30,000.
Yeah. But he said that with the wide vaccine coverage and booster doses, we can reduce the severity of COVID-19 cases. At least adalah silver lining. So we don't expect the death toll to be shooting up quite high, because plenty of Malaysians have been vaccinated as well as getting they have also received their booster shot. Even like my daughter, who's only 11 years old, she got her first shot for the PIC kids that has started back in the 3rd of February. So a lot of kids actually went out to get their shots. So a lot of parents are concerned, and they are being responsible in sending their kids to get vaccinated. So that's a good thing.
But then some parents are not getting their children to get vaccination because children are optional. There's no enforcement.
It is not
There's no talk to the
compulsory.
parents. I think there's few schools in the north that have been closed, badly affected.
Oh well.
That's reported. I know. So you could have your daughter vaccinated, the shots, but then his friends in the school parents refuse to send them.
Yeah, very, very true.
So we need to cooperate, everyone, please. And actually I wanted to. It was not nice. I was thinking whether not to go because it was a special invite. My niece especially invite me with the we don't gather as often as used to be because of the pandemic. So I thought the restaurant will have a better follow SOP strictly, but the Diane troops was definitely is uncalled for because it's 100% full capacities. Yesterday, the full restaurant could be easily touched 600-700 people.
Yep. So no, and I mean, like, just to put an end to this, I think everyone needs to play their role. Tak kisahlah you customer ke, you shop owner ke, you entrepreneur
Yeah.
ke, you event manager ke, you politician ke, you police ke, whoever it is, everybody needs to play their role in making sure that we are still in this. We are still not done, going against COVID-19. Tak kisahlah nama variant apa ke, and
Yeah.
it is very, very, very important for us to do our due diligence and be responsible. And again, have common sense. Itu je yang
Yes,
kita
that's
nak
very
cakap,
important.
and it's very, very important. Okay. Oh, marah kita dekat orang Malaysia ni. Kita marah dengan orang Malaysia ni. Tapi sekarang ni kita nak cerita pula, to end our topic for today, we want to talk about the wonderness and the magicalness of the ACTnow mobile community app in our ACTnow and the community segment, in which that we want to highlight something that has been a bit of a bother in di dalam satu kawasan perumahan ni. Melvin, take us through what is actually going on here.
Well, this is a housing estate. We used to actually make a highlight that there's a few wild dogs in this neighborhood. So we had actually make the official reports, and the authorities actually went and reported back. They actually captured 3 dogs, right? As you know, Mio, I'm actually an animal lover.
Yes, you are.
But yes, but of course, I have to respect other people because they were probably living in fear, because there's nothing wrong with the dogs. I mean, someone actually threw those dogs, abandoned those dogs. So I think, yes, it's been captured by the local authorities for the safety of the residents. Because animals being animals, sometimes they can go bisect, war, and chase people around, children, all the thing. It might get harm. But I do want to advise those people: you are not ready to have pets, to keep them responsibly. Please do not have them.
Yep.
We have also case reports coming from someone who report the household who rear dogs, but they do not keep in their own compound. They keep outside the compound. They feed and everything outside the compound. So they actually have pictures. Even the 2 dogs was outside the gate. They feed them and all these things. That's how they keep the dogs. It's going to irritate your neighbors.
Yep.
I feel very sorry for the dog, but I have to do my responsibility as at now. I have to make the reports, and actually the authorities went and warned the owner.
Yeah,
you want
it is.
Make sure you have full responsible. Keep it inside, and when you want to walk the dog, make sure you walk the dog. Don't let the dog free.
Yeah, exactly.
To roam. So please, those who have dogs, please keep it well. You want to take your dog for a walk them with a chain, go around.
Yeah. No, tak kisahlah sebenarnya. When it comes to animals, it can be dog, cats, birds, squirrel even, or whatever it is. It is all about, again, dah beberapa kali ada cakap dah, just having that common sense in taking care of your animals, and be mindful as well of the people around you. You bukannya seorang-seorang duduk dalam hutan. Like you're a Tarzan or whatnot. You have other people that you need to be considerate as well. So please be mindful. Yes, we live in a community. We are human beings. We live in a community, and we need to show empathy, and we need to also show some again common sense.
Common sense and respect your neighbors. Your neighbors too.
Exactly. Itu adalah sangat penting. Okay. All right. Wow, that's it for now. Okay, very, very eventful Monday afternoon together with you, Melvin. Definitely we'll do this again on Wednesday. You got an announcement on Wednesday? I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, definitely. Very exciting announcement on Wednesday, our new program.
Okay,
and
lovely.
Everyone should take part in this program, and share what you like to do about it.
Okay, so definitely you guys come and check us out back again. We'll be back live at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, same channel here at the ACTnow Trooper page on Facebook. All right, Melvin, we'll see you then on Wednesday.
So take care.
Right, ciao, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, folks, that's it for now. That's it for this episode. That's it for this edition. As Melvin has mentioned, dia dah bagi teaser dah. A very special thing is happening on Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in and watch us back on Wednesday in the next couple of days, same time, same place. Okay, that's it for now. Me Adlan here signing out. Have a happy lunching time and be well. Jaga SOP. Have common sense. Bye.